Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Ashley. If you're new, if you're not, hello again. How are you? So I haven't posted in a while because life happened. Ironically, not ironic at all, but it just surprised the hell out of me. I predicted this in one of my pick a cards I did on Patreon. Yeah, just say a karmic situation is coming to a close. Just seen 9, the shoe fits there, because 9 means exactly that, karmic cycle coming to a close. And short version, to the point, because I don't want drama. I don't care about drama, you know? I'm not even liking to watch drama on TV anymore. The bank wasn't paid, and the house is being foreclosed on. We're having to move, and as a result, I'm going to have to up my prices. For now, my prices are still the same, so if you want a reading, go ahead and get that, and the prices will be upping on the 17th, because I keep seeing 17. Prices will be going up on 17th, so if you want to get a pick a card from me, I just saw 1, 2, 3. If you want to get a pick a card from me before the prices go up, it's not going to be a drastic change, too much, but they're going up. Go ahead and get that pick a card, go ahead and get that request, because I am free. With a little chaos and packing going on, but free other than that. So, yeah. Through this, I have learned a lot. Been having my ups and downs, been doing a lot of inner work. Yeah. But as a result, well, I had a conversation with my mom yesterday. I told her she's like, she could tell something was wrong. Not necessarily wrong, that I'm just distracted. Was distracted. So I told her, well, she asked if there was anything she can help with. And I said, words. It's like, no, I'm just doing inner work, healing, working on my issues and shit. She's like, okay, teach me how. How do I do that? It's simple. Acknowledge all that happened to you, your traumas, what's messing with you now. Acknowledge it, accept it for what it is, accept that it happened, accept that you felt the way you did, but it doesn't have any control over you anymore. This shirt that I'm wearing, it really goes with what I'm trying to teach y'all now. Teach y'all, tell y'all, speak to you what spirit wants you to know. Shirt is Deadpool. I don't want to move it because the mic's here and it'll just be a situation. Anyway, Deadpool, I have issues. I'm sure you've seen it. I've seen a lot of people who have it. I'm like, we have the same shirt. And the thought that people, not everything is black and white in spirit, in universal speak, everything just is. There's no right or wrong. So when you're going around forgiving and accepting, embracing, there's a duality. When in truth, when in spiritual truth, everything just is. You and your issues, you don't necessarily have issues. It's just what those around you who, it's not right for them, therefore it's wrong. If you see someone and you don't like the way they talk, they might have a speech impediment. They might have trouble with words like me. Therefore it's wrong. It's not. It's just a part of who we are, who you are. It just is. We just are. We are the universe. The universe just is. No one's saying how the universe has got all kinds of issues and stuff. No. It just is. There's no black and white. It's, how many times can I say it just is? So as a result of that, we create our own suffering. From like, how am I doing that? Huh? Well, I started to go back into my normal habit when something bad happens. This is an example. Hi, plane. How are you? It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Spider Pig. Yeah. Okay. You can probably hear me okay, right? I saw 444. Okay. Words. I was saying them. I will get them in a moment in time. Okay, back into my old cycle of I was livid about the situation, how I feel it was intentionally done because the person who did not pay the bank is not a very nice person at all. And it was just her last way of screwing us over. No other way to put it. So I was pissed. Until I realized this is a good thing. I'm finally getting away from this person. I get to live my own life, experience new things, create my own space, do with it what I will with, you know, there's some limitations there, but not as many limitations as here. But there's so many good things coming from this bad situation. So I transmuted that anger into, well, I've been very creative lately. Creating a dragon eye box thing that I will show you eventually when I am finished. And what I'm trying to say, we create our own suffering. If we're constantly like, woe is me, this happened to me, and then someone else is having the conversation, well, yeah, well, this happened to me, so I got it worse, I win. What's the point of that besides making yourself feel like garbage once again, because you already went through that and now you feel you've won something, you achieved something by going through something horrible, but what have you learned from that? What can you give to other people, give to the world? Transmute that pain, that aggravation, the suffering into something else. Create something from the suffering. Create art, create a writing, create a video here. To teach people, make them learn from your experience. Are you doing that? And if you keep, well, talking about things is good. Art is good. But the way you word it. It's like, I survived this. I can make it through anything. I did this. I made it through. You can get it through. Get through. I'm really learning about wording. You know, the affirmations. The belief that I already have this. And once again, that leads me to mirroring. Universe is us. We are the universe. I saw a yellow butterfly. Spiritual meaning. We create our own suffering through mirroring. So the universe hears you say something like, oh, this is going horribly wrong, it's only going to get worse, you know, things like that. I can't think of something. What else could go wrong? Like, oh, today it's going to be horrible because this already happened and this. So the universe is putting it out there. Okay, you want it to be bad, you want it to get worse. I hear you. Because the universe is Switzerland. Neutral. What? Neutral. Switzerland. It just is. So it's going to give you what you want. What you're asking for. If you're asking for negative things, it's going to give you negative things. If you're asking for positive things, you're doing affirmations, you're having fun, dancing, laughing. Just laugh, have fun. Don't take things so seriously. That's the biggest lesson I want to give everyone. Laugh. That's me trying to gather words. Shamans, most spiritual people, like all the spiritual people you will see in the world, they're not doing this all the time. They're not judging people. They're just not. They're going to be the most joyful, happy people ever. They know how to reconnect with their inner child, which is what part of human suffering. We can't connect with our inner child because we feel that we have to distance ourselves from said child because we have to grow up and be adults and get a job and then have children of our own, go to school, whatever order you want it to put it in, whatever, because we have to do this in order to survive in this life, on this earth. When in truth, no, you can be whoever you want to be, do whatever you want to do, for the most part. If it's legal, be good. It's Mama Ash saying be good. So we create our own suffering. It's your thoughts that make you suffer. Be sure to take care of yourself now. Get you some waters. So if you're still holding on to anger, resentment towards certain people, that's not getting you anywhere. That's just making you're staying in the victim mentality. They did something to you, therefore they still have that power over you. No, they don't. It happened. Yes, that's a part of you. But what can you take from it? What can you learn, grow, experience? Let other people learn, grow, achieve. What can you create from what you have went through? Channel all that energy into something. Whether it be just an activity, boxing, running, or just be creative expression, paint, sing, write a song. These are the things flying by you. There are so many things. It doesn't matter what it is. If you have the urge, do it. Do it. Unless it's, be good. Don't do anything to hurt anybody else. Is there anything else I can say? Did I say stay? Probably did. Anything else I could say? And yes, there is. Instead of having that competition of woe is me, I had it worse, I had this growing up, this happened to me, be like, celebrate everyone's achievements, no matter how big or small. Celebrate. Oh, you had that download? That's fucking awesome. That's great. You finished that book. That's a massive achievement. You know who you are. I am seriously proud of you. Just it's great. Even if it's something we've wanted to do, celebrate it for them. Be happy for them. We're just here to build each other up, not tear each other down. It's part of human suffering. We just want to take what other people have because we feel that empty void within ourselves. So we just want to take. I also wanted to go into that. Those who create suffering, they haven't found their soul loss. It's just soul loss. They've lost a piece of themselves that they're trying so hard to get. If it's a codependent relationship, they say their codependency comes from, like, they have to have a person, they have to have a substance, whether it be coffee, food, alcohol, drugs. They have to have it because they have this void within themselves that they cannot fill, and they're the only ones that can fill it. It can help with, therapy can help. Mainly it's just going within and trying to rediscover themselves, reunite with themselves. If you're suffering right now and you have that void and you're trying to fill it with other things, car. You're trying to fill it with other things. It's not gonna help because it's not imagine it as a puzzle piece. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fill the void. You are the only one that can fill that void with the lost pieces of yourself. So, spiritual journeying is about putting those puzzle pieces together, and only you can do it yourself. Not some other people. Well, other people can guide you. I can guide you. People you meet along your journey can guide you. I'm being guided right now. Thankfully, I appreciate all of you who are helping me sort through this chaos. I mainly create myself. And that is a part of the human condition. Thinking, overthinking. We have that spiritual truth. We know what it is. We got the answer. Then comes the but wait. hold up, what if, then it just goes into a spiral and you spiral down until you be like, hold up, wait, this isn't right, this is ego, this is the matrix, this is everything else. Spirit is simple. Go back to simplicity. What is the simplest answer there is? And then you do it all over again, because that's just a part of the cycle. It's a part of the ups and downs. You have your highs, you have your lows. It's all about finding the balance and trying to keep the balance. And as you go through this, it's going to get easier to find find the hold up. Let me pause, let me take a step back. What was the original thought that happened here? What's the original? What are the signs telling me? What do I know in my soul to be true? And then go back to that. What helps me is writing it down, meditating on it, finding words that fit with it to build that puzzle, or just simply meditate, write it down. Yes, no, no, yes. Okay, move on. Accept it, move on. It doesn't have to be complicated. There's going to be ups and downs. You're going to have to... What causes the most struggle, the most suffering, is resisting. If you have these past life things, past things, whatever, just things that keep coming up that you're being triggered by, and you keep pushing it to the side, you're resisting, and it's going to get more and more intense, more and more painful as you continue to resist. If you feel like you should find a new job, do this, you're resisting, and it's just going to be more and more evident that's what you need to do. They're going to throw it in your face. The truth is always there. We just have to step back and able to see it, or the truth that we need to see at that time, because there's many truths and we don't have all the pieces. Is that a spider? Hi, little spider dude. How you doing? And they really want you to know that you are loved, and what you're going through right now is valid. You have every right to feel the way you feel as you address these things, go through it. It's like, this happened to me. I'm pissed. Good. Feel it. Feel the emotion, express it, let it sit with you for a minute, but then release it, because it's not going to serve you well. It's going to affect your physical health if you keep holding on to it. Like my mom, she's been through a lot of shit in her life. She finally released some of it yesterday. So hopefully she'll continue to do that, and it'll help with her physical ailments. She has fibromyalgia, a lot of back pain, kidneys always hurting, all the things. So if you hold on to and store all this energy, she's also an empath, so I know she stores leftover excess energy, and she's a Cancer. She just wants to help people. She doesn't know how to transmute it, which I'm going to teach her if she's willing to. You can try to teach people. You can tell them many times about the things that they need to do, but they're only able to hear what they're able to hear. They're only able to listen. Ouch word. We can be having a conversation, but be speaking different languages. I've noticed that a lot with my family. They'll be talking about other things, and I'm just like, what? I don't fit in anymore. Actually, I never really fit in. But you can be having the same conversation, but hearing two different messages, not fully grasping it, not fully understanding the language that you're speaking, someone else is speaking. And you're only able to understand at your words, your capacity, your capability of understanding them, what language, what you've, mainly in my experience, I have to experience it, I have to feel it in order to fully understand. So that could be like that with you, could be like that with other people. Yeah, okay. And I want to say so much more, but I don't know what else to talk about. If you have something you want me to discuss, Yeah, just the main points. Human suffering is an illusion. Everything, time, everything, this reality is an illusion. So why not make the best of it? Go tell your crush you like them. If they turn you down, well, that sucks. They're lost. They're lost. That's my sassy snapping fingers. It's this one. Then you move on, you tell your next crush, and maybe the next crush will like you, because there's going to be many crushes. There's going to be many people. Many. So make the best of the here and now and stop allowing yourself to suffer. You do not have to. There's going to be some suffering. There is. As you release and surrender to the non-suffering, it's going to hurt like hell. But once you open up to that unconditional love that you hold within yourself, you're going to cry. It's going to be so amazing. You don't have to suffer. And the act of suffering is about duality. Not the act of suffering, but the... What are the words? The fact that we think we have to suffer in order to be human. But to be human is to simply just be. Be as we are. Just to be. We just are. As spirit speak right there. It's just so simple. There's no big words. There's no things to unravel. It just is. We are. That is. And that's it. If you're getting mixed messages, it's probably not from your soul person, your soul spirit, your spirit team. It's probably just you overthinking, trying to make something more out of something that is so small. The ego loves drama. The soul likes simple. The soul likes truth. So remember that when drama is starting to erupt. And then go back. You're going to go through this many times, so have patience with yourself, the process, and do not give up. I always think of that one card in the Goddess Guidance Oracle by Doreen Virtue. The Blossoming, I think it is. So have patience, because you're going to go through this many times. I've been going through this many times. So many times. But it does get easier. And talk to people. Open up. You can talk to me. Just let people know. Yeah. Okay. I think that is all I have for you, even though I want to keep talking. I just want to keep talking so much. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do for a living. Just talk. Also, don't forget, if you want me to read your cards when the prices are still low, go ahead and ask for that reading. Details will probably be in the description box. They'll be in the description box. And if you want to help support this channel, to be honest, I'm either gonna have to get a part-time job or continue to do this for a living. And I want to teach, I want to talk. There's so much information that needs to be out there that this is what I want to do. So if you want to support me, subscribe. You know, if you vibe with me. If you don't, it's fine. No judgment. You're fine. It's okay. If you vibe with me, subscribe, become a neighbor. If you have the money and you want to, if you feel the need, you have the extra money, you want to help a bitch out, go ahead and donate, become a patron. You can donate too if you want to help with this move, because it's going to be expensive. But by no means am I telling you have to. Okay? I love you all, beautiful beings. And I wish the best for you. Love and light and all that shit. And I hope you have a nice day. Bye. Oh yes. And don't forget to laugh. Have fun. Don't take things so seriously. Now bye.